Now we will start part 1. I will ask some questions about personal information. What is your full name? Can I see your identification? Where is your hometown?
I come from Hyderabad, which is located in the southern part of the country. It has many historical sites, and nowadays, it is easily accessible between the city and suburbs.
What do you like about your hometown?
Hyderabad is a major center for the technology industry. It is famous for its unique culinary recipes, and the historical monuments attract many tourists every year.
Is it a good place for young people?
Yes, Hyderabad can be a good place for young people due to its vibrant culture, thriving IT industry, educational institutions, and affordable cost of living.
Let's talk about send messages. How often do you send text messages?
To be honest, not very often. I rarely use traditional texting these days. We mainly use WhatsApp, which is very popular and much more convenient. Texting requires the other person's phone number, which feels a bit slow and old-fashioned. On WhatsApp, you can send group chats, share media, and make voice and video calls. It also provides features like disappearing messages and message reactions, so I almost never use regular texting anymore.
Is sending messages popular in your country?
Definitely, it's how we communicate every day, whether it's for work, school, or just chatting with friends. We're constantly sending messages on WhatsApp. It's just super fast and easy. You reply with a voice message while you're on the bus or walking, or send a quick emoji when you're too lazy to type. I'd say messaging is totally a part of daily life.
Did you send more messages when you were younger?
Well, not really. When I was a kid, there wasn't much social media, so if you wanted to talk to someone, you'd usually call them on the phone. Now that WhatsApp and all these apps are everywhere, though, I definitely send way more messages whenever I need. It's just so convenient for me, and it's beneficial that everyone stays in touch now.
There are more questions about place of work or study. Do you prefer to study at home or in a library?
I prefer to study at home because I value the comfort, personal space, and elimination of commutes, which are some of the main drawbacks of studying at the library.
What is your favorite place to study?
My favorite place to study is home. First, studying at home gives me access to all the study material without worrying about forgetting something. Second, I do not need to commute to the library, saving my time and money. Third, I can wake up anytime during the day, unlike in the library, where you have to observe checking and closing hours. Finally, I also have the opportunity to multitask and engage in household chores to remain productive during study breaks.
What part of your school do you like the most?
The part of my school I like the most is the teachers. They're very supportive and knowledgeable, always ready to help us understand complex topics and give helpful advice. Their encouragement motivates me to do my best, and I feel lucky to have teachers who genuinely care about our learning.
What is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject in school is history, especially world history. I have always been fascinated by the world's past, and it is so interesting to learn about different cultures and civilizations. I especially enjoyed studying the Roman Empire and North America. I find it fascinating that their legacy still affects us today.
For part 2, here is a card. You have 1 minute to look and prepare questions on it before we begin, and you can make some notes. I would like you to talk about that topic for 1 to 2 minutes. Your 1 minute preparation time begins now.
One disagreement I remember clearly happened between me and my best friend, Anna. We have been friends since high school, and we usually get along very well. But last year, we had a small argument about a group project we were working on together for our class. The disagreement was about how to divide the work. I thought it would be better to finish the writing part first and then do the presentation. But Anna wanted to start with the slides and pictures because she said they were more fun and easier. I felt that the writing part was more important and needed more time, so I disagreed with her plan. At first, we tried to talk about it calmly, but both of us were a bit stressed and busy with other things. So the talk became a little tense. She thought I was being too serious, and I thought she wasn't thinking enough about the work. We didn't shout, but the mood between us changed. After that talk, we didn't message each other for a couple of days, which was unusual for us. Later, I realized that the argument was not really about the project but about how tired and under pressure we were both feeling. I decided to call her and talk again. This time, we both listened to each other better. I understood her point, and she also saw why I was worried. In the end, we made a new plan to divide the work more fairly. She started working on the slides while I did the writing, and we helped each other finish both parts. After the disagreement, I felt a little sad because I don't like arguing with close friends. But I also felt glad that we could fix the problem and talk honestly. I learned that sometimes people have different ways of thinking, and that's okay. What matters is how we handle the disagreement. It helped our friendship grow stronger. My disagreement with Anna was about how to organize a school project. Although it made both of us uncomfortable for a short time, it taught me the value of communication and understanding. Now, we work even better together, and I'm happy we could solve the problem without letting it hurt our friendship.
Now we will continue with part 3. I will ask you some more questions related to the topic of part 2. What do you do if you disagree with someone?
If I disagree with someone, I try to stay calm and listen to their opinion. I explain my side clearly and politely. I don't raise my voice or get angry. Instead, I try to understand their point of view. If we still don't agree, I respect their opinion. Sometimes, it's okay to agree to disagree and move on peacefully.
What disagreements do parents and children usually have?
Parents and children often disagree about rules, like bedtime, screen time, or doing homework. Children may want more freedom, while parents worry about safety and responsibility. Sometimes, they argue about friends, school, or clothing choices. These disagreements happen because parents want the best for their kids, but children want to make their own decisions. Good communication can help solve these problems.
Why do some people avoid arguing with others?
Some people avoid arguing because they don't like conflict or want to keep the peace. They may feel nervous, shy, or afraid of hurting others' feelings. Others think arguing is a waste of time or believe it won't solve anything. Some people also want to keep good relationships, so they stay quiet even if they disagree. Avoiding arguments can sometimes stop bigger problems.
How do we show respect to others when we disagree with them?
We show respect when we disagree by listening carefully and not interrupting. We speak politely and avoid shouting or using rude words. It's important to stay calm and let the other person share their thoughts. We can say things like, "I see your point" or "I understand your view." Even if we disagree, being kind and patient shows respect.
Test end.